Good morning. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich with your May 9th, 2013 outlook. Starting off with the interactive radar this morning, we do have some showers once again this morning, and these are rotating around an area of low pressure that's, put this in motion here, stop this a second. The area of low pressure is actually centered right over about Pottsville, PA this morning. It is an upper level low, and everything is kind of spinning like this around it, so you see the precipitation on the radar doing something like this in a big circle counterclockwise. That's because the low pressure is sitting right about here. This low pressure is then going to move off to the northeast here, and again, it's right here where it's going to be very slowly moving off to the northeast. And then it's going to be moving probably from here to about here during the day today, and then it'll finally get a push and kick east pretty quickly overnight tonight, and then move out finally. But as these bands are rotating around, you're going to have, wherever you get caught under these bands, we're going to get some potentially heavy rainfall. You know, some flood watches that are in effect down in this area here, and flood advisories, just from some very slow moving precipitation. If you're right underneath of it, you probably right now there's nothing going on, but you'll have it out ahead of it with the precipitation wrapping around like this. You'll have some wherever that sets up, wherever those bands are around that low pressure. You'll have rain. Other places you won't. And then again, as this pulls through and it keeps pushing northeast, this wraparound will also provide some rain in the backside. So just be aware of that today. I don't think the coverage is going to be as bad as it was yesterday as far as being a total washout for some areas. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but some areas might still see some decent rainfall, especially this morning. So just be aware of that. Okay, we're going to take a look at the NAM, and this is the future radar, just to give you an idea. This is, you see it's not as much in coverage, and you have that precipitation wrapping around low pressure here as well. This is the future radar off the NAM, and then moves east, it starts to dissipate a little bit as it moves up into New York State. Finally, when the system does start to get a kick in, pull away, and heads out pretty rapidly overnight. Now this is tomorrow. We're going to get into now. Tomorrow's start is going to be start off very clear, and then we have this cold front to deal with, this frontal boundary to contend with. Now this is noon tomorrow. I already see some precipitation out ahead of it. The NAM seems to think this is going to get in here a little bit sooner. Look what happens by tomorrow evening. Look at this. This is 8 p.m. tomorrow night, and has a very strong squall line of severe thunderstorms marching across from central PA to eastern PA, and then dying out as it hits New Jersey. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We've been talking about this for a couple days as well, but it could be a possibility of some severe storms tomorrow afternoon, or excuse me, tomorrow evening if they get in here soon enough. If it hits, this is showing 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So this is the point at which the storms would start to die. Once it hits dusk, the storms die off, and there's no big deal. They just fizzle out. It's just regular showers and thunderstorms. Storm Prediction Center has this area of slight risk in the yellow here, and then it's centered a little bit further west than they had it before, and a little bit further west than I agree with. I think it still should be where they had it yesterday, which was also this was extended also into this area here like this. And I think that they'll, if future guidance holds, they'll extend it back into this area as well. I still think there's a threat in this area if it does get in here quick enough on Friday evening for some severe weather. And then taking a look at our severe weather tracker, we do have that indicated on here where severe thunderstorms are a possibility, but just isolated, with the most primary effects of this severe weather would be wind damage. Okay, look at the future. This is Saturday. Saturday has this slow-moving cold front that just kind of sits over our area for most of the day. So we are going to be dealing with a lot of rain and some thunderstorms still around on Saturday, and then it pushes through on Sunday. Looks like Sunday is going to be the better of the 2 days of the weekend, but Saturday does look like right now that it could be a washout again. And then Sunday looks like it clears out nicely, but temperatures will be ahead of this front. In the 70s, and then close to 80 on Friday, still holding the 70s on Saturday, but then as the cold front moves through, it cools down Sunday especially on Monday. We could have some frost to deal with on Monday and Tuesday mornings before the warm-up kicks into gear midweek and then lasting right through the end of next weekend and into the following weekend, where temperatures will be well into the 70s once again. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your May 9th, 2013 outlook. Have a great day.